recognize Kels, man. Like I just, it's not like a character that's out of her wheelhouse, but
Sure.
like it's also like I don't know.
It's cute.
She seems to be playing a lot of cute characters right now. That's all I'm saying.
We'll see. I mean, you gotta, cute's one thing, but you gotta be ferocious to really advance in a bracket like this. So we'll see what she can do against ESAM. First game on FD. Love to see it. A little change in pace. We're usually stuck on Pokemon Stadium, man. So I'm glad to see a little variety here with the FD. Definitely certainly some variety with this matchup as well. You don't see this too often, but ESAM not off to a bad start. Plenty of stage control as you expect from Min Min, and Kels battling to get back.
I would say
I like what he's doing here too with the arms that he's opting to pick. If he stays with the shock room, now shock room is going to obviously add a little more coverage after when the arm comes back. Oh, okay, and then the swap over to the heavy arm. Go ahead and get that stock. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think Min Min is favored here. You're right that Yoshi has very high aerial mobility and he can drift in a lot, but he also, especially on a stage like this, ESAM could just position himself at the other end of the stage, and Kels has to close so much distance that the speed doesn't even really matter. Obviously, the eggs are getting popped by the arms anyway. I think Min Min is actually really strong in this matchup, and I like his use of the chakram. He's using that because it sort of clips Yoshi out of the air. I don't think Kels is really ready for it. Min Min's such a sort of an obscure character, hasn't been seen offline or honestly online too much either. You can see he also has the megawatt ready just in case Kels gets a little bit too risky drifting in, which is what happened that first stock. Kels just made one mistake and he just popped her for it.
Yeah, this matchup not looking great for Kels. I definitely thought the Yoshi would have an easier time, maybe someone getting in, but it looks like ESAM's kind of got the defense down with the neutral air up airs, and I was also just keeping Yoshi at bay in general. Up smash shield, yeah, do not touch my shield, good stuff. And you know, no arms needed for that KO. Kicks him past the flash zone. Now Kels does find a KO here by drifting out getting a neutral air, but is it too little too late? Finally gets the first stock while already being in the last. He's gonna smash up the field again. Okay.
It's like the perfect answer to any of those aerial approaches. Like he's used it to close stocks. He's using it just kind of like stifle any kind of offense Kels tries to get going. Like ESAM really kind of has this match. He just kind of has it figured out, it seems like. And Kels is at this point just kind of searching for damage and not coming up with the most. I mean, this has all the makings of a potential two stock to open things up if Kels don't get it going quick.
She's done a decent amount of damage on this here stock, but something's working out on this last stock in the first few. But at the same time, though, she's definitely easily in megawatt percentage. End up getting smashed by anything. Now, one thing I have noticed though is that ESAM is not actually going for any grabs. Probably just kind of hard to grab Yoshi, but that is the way that she gets that empowered arm. Gotta get that grab in there.
I think he's not worried about it because he doesn't want to like. He's already so far ahead. He doesn't need to. Yeah, all he needs is one hit. That megawatt's just so big. Ooh. You can see the up B trying to get up there, and there it is. That megawatt so active for so long. He's gonna take game one.
Yeah, that was a thrashing right there. So expecting to see a different character coming in next. Well, obviously expecting to see a different character, but expecting to see probably Kels. Can they pick whatever they want, or is there a set order?
I think you just pick from the pool, right?
Yeah, they can pick for the pool and they can counter pick each other. So now Kels has the option of seeing what ESAM's going to go next. And then ESAM, or she can pick something to counteract that. It looks like ESAM is banned PS2, Kalos, and Small Battlefield. Okay. So anything sort of long and flat with those sort of mid-level platforms he wants to get rid of. Regular Battlefield is fine, probably just because it's so big and because the platforms are a little bit higher. So ESAM with a very strategic choice with the stage bans on this one. I think it all comes down to what character he's going to play, but I think Kels has to tell him the stage, and then he picks the character. So Kels going to deliberate it a bit. Obviously, I don't think the Yoshi is any big loss for her, honestly. I don't think it was like it's not a pick that needs to win her a game. They're going back to Final Destination, apparently. ESAM says Pikachu, so he's coming out swinging. So will Kels go Sonic? That's what I'm wondering.
It's interesting you say that you don't think she needs to win with the Yoshi, because I kind of think from there it's like, okay, well, let's say you get wins with the Sonic and maybe even the Kirby. Well, who's your closer then? Isabelle or Link? You know what I mean? Like I almost feel like Yoshi, like you almost needed the win with Yoshi. You know what I mean?
I hear you. Yeah.
So it might be a throwaway too, man. Like because I mean it's not even guaranteed that she's gonna beat ESAM with Sonic, so
Right.
just gonna go Sonic.
He's gonna try. He's gonna
Yeah.
try. Like,
I was like, to me, I might have tried to throw this one away and use Sonic on one of his lesser matchups, but maybe this is the best matchup for this character. Sonic is quick, is gonna have to deal with this now. Of course, we have seen this quite a bit online because of stuff like when Cosmos will play against any other Sonic. That it becomes Pikachu pretty much the champion, and Sonic having to find a way to get in, and whoever has the lead ends up being the one camping it up. Now, SuperGirlKels a little bit of a lead here.
She's looking pretty strong here. Having to maneuver around the Thunder Jolts could definitely take a mental toll on you if you have to do it for an extended period of time, though. She's going to have to constantly find new and ingenious ways of getting around that, which can be difficult over time. ESAM with that dash attack there, trying to knock her off the stage. This one might be a little bit longer. Oh, no, that's a mistake.
Yeah, definitely not the call to make there coming off the ledge. So ESAM pretty much getting a freebie. He's got a favorable lead to enjoy, so Kel's gonna have to pick it up ASAP. And this is crucial for her. This is easily her best character. If you can't get a win here, then that's just kind of spells trouble and could, very well be headed to a 3-0. I don't care what you're counter picking at that point. You gotta make some magic happen.
Hold on. And the back air is gonna find his mark, but they're not enough to take that stock yet. And the good thing for Kels, though, she's not taking quite a lot of damage here, although he's not getting dragged. I'm not even sure if he can actually get that on Sonic. But Sonic has some way to get out of there, bring it out or something like that. Either way, Warlied, he finds it.
Oh dear, yeah. Huge combo there, already up to 53 off one hit. And now ESAM has got as long as he can keep his stock healthy and somewhat fresh. I mean, 121 is pretty high for Pikachu, but as long as he's in the center stage, like, Sonic doesn't kill upward. That up smash is super strong, but it's very hard to hit. So as long as he can stay away from the sides, he's in a very good spot here.
Yeah. He made the up smash a little better, but still not enough for you to be throwing it out regular, like Pikachu probably would. So gets the stock here, but okay, the Zeus break. Man, I'm back in the building, but this is looking a little scary. Oh, okay. SuperGirlKels going entirely too low. Had to air dodge over. And with perfect timing. Down to the fight. Yeah, something I think he never. Anyway.
Yeah, that is kind of weird. It's like if Peach had a spike, it's like, come on, why? She doesn't need that, That's not right.
I mean, Pikachu can go all over the place. Skydiving out here. Yeah, you can get out of this. Okay, jump out. Try to go for the spin dash, but okay. Get dragged up and down. This here final destination. Catch these up air combos, but find some good hits. I think an F smash. F smash right now really near his head. However, defense looking real nice.
Yeah, he's smart enough to know exactly what she's looking for and not give it to him. And these jolts coming out, just trying to be very disruptive. ESAM has no problem slowing it down to a crawl when necessary. And it's for reasons like this. I mean, man just takes full advantage of the situation, and the lead just continues to climb.
Another back air, though, off the left side of the stage. That's the exact same way that he lost that first stock. He's got to watch himself. If he gets clipped by that again, if Kels can just get like 70, 80% and then get another jump read, she might be able to steal this one away. You can see ESAM trying to charge up that forward smash. She's not going to fall for it a second time. Waits for it there. We'll see if she's got the juice. ESAM content to just sit back, throw those T-jolts, and try to wait this one out.
Bam.
Oh, wow. Good call.
Back here. Good.
Back there, yeah. Kels definitely not out the realm of being able to make this type of comeback here, but it will be a crazy one. He's already at 24. Yeah, can't avoid a lot right there. ESAM chasing after that Thunderbolt with the immediate trade of the up smash. We out.
All right, looks like ESAM will not be exposed in this match. Good stuff to him. So that's going to be a 2-0 lead for my mans. And Kels, I don't know what you go for. I guess you just go Kirby and just hope.
Yeah, I don't know at this point. I mean, ESAM, ESAM has Ike, Mii Brawler, and sorry, I'm trying to bring up their rosters again. It was Ike, Mii Brawler, and his third character, Samus. Yeah. Against Kirby, Link, and Isabel. Dude, those lineups suck.
I feel like
what is she gonna do?
If he goes
Like,
Ike, then I'm definitely not going Kirby. Like that sounds terrible.
Yeah.
So it's Link or Isabel, and you have to play the range game. But I feel like I would probably rather go Link. Now it really depends on what ESAM goes. Yeah, with Kirby, with Samus, I could see the Kirby coming out. Maybe even try to grab the power or whatever. And who's the last character?
He has Ike, Samus, and Mii Brawler.
The Kirby Mii Brawler fight could work well for Kirby too. So
I think if ESAM just picks Samus, it's probably over. Because like Kirby, I think has a lot of trouble with Samus. Yeah, you can grab the charge shot, but also like you got to cover the whole length of the stage to get. And
you can't duck under stuff like you used to be able to, because Samus's charge shot is like much lower to the ground now, and so even with like not a full charge shot, it's still kind of hard to duck. So I don't know, man. Like I guess she's kind of. I think we need to start looking at this losers bracket, to be honest.
Yeah, not a great spot to be in if you're SuperGirlKels, but maybe she'll be able to.
There's no reason to sugarcoat anything.
Yeah, maybe she'll pull something out of her hat. There. Looks like she's going to PS2 on this next one. It all comes down to ESAM's pick, and it's Samus, yeah. And Kels says Isabel. Here we go.
Oh, Isabel, okay.
Hold on now, the pocket.
That was the one thing I was thinking. Is just like, okay, now you have a pocket. Is that enough? I don't know. I would argue to say no, but maybe.
Probably not.
We'll see.
But here we go. She's here to handle business. We'll see what happens. It's no. Oh, we on the wrong stage? Probably the wrong stage.
Yeah, it's PS2, not FD.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Slight little.
They truly do. All right, so we're gonna get the right stage
intermission music.
I didn't hear. That's definitely the stage.
Oh, is it?
Oh, it is.
Remember, our sound's very delayed. So.
Oh.
Yeah, true.
That was a bop for a minute. Let's feel it.
Yeah, we'll have the game for you very soon, guys. I don't know. This is gonna be so hard for Kels because not only does she have to win this one, but she has to win the next two also. So. This one's gonna be difficult. ESAM, of course, the first seed going into this was sort of the favorite. Kels being put in a tough spot, having to face him. But we'll see if she can pull a rabbit out of her hat with little Isabel.
You're gonna need it. I mean, you're trailing this much against an opponent like ESAM. I mean, just something's got to happen. It's kind of like, and it is pretty much this. I would say this is pretty much going the expected result at the moment. But I mean, we can, all three of us can attest. We've seen some reverse 3-0s throughout these brackets before. Like, we've seen some crazy things happen. So if you're a fan of Kels, you can still stay encouraged. I mean, it's not over till that last game is sounding. So
we'll see, man. Like, gotta go ahead and get through these few games. Isabel actually kind of doing some work here at the beginning of this game. It's 9% to the 117. And kind of flat on this character. The one character that we thought was going to be a second best. But yeah, now again, charge shot and all, and just having to worry about the pocket, and making sure you're not getting hit by that. SuperGirlKels going fishing. Got to watch out. That dash attack almost sending dog right off the top.
I think the issue with Isabel is trying to outpace your opponent, because Isabel has a certain bag of tricks, but eventually it runs dry, and that's why so few people have faith in her. She's actually in most people's bottom 5 or like bottom 10 in terms of characters, because like eventually she just runs out of tricks. But there's one right there with that fishing line, getting the first stock with that up throw. 102 now on Kels, not too high. One of the things Samus can struggle with is actually getting that KO, so we'll see if ESAM can make something happen. Otherwise, Kels might be able to get a good combo off. Yeah, already up to 50.
Damn, I'm quite impressed so far with the Izzy.
Yeah. Starting stuff off right.
Here it is. Well, not gonna be enough yet either. But let's get back to the stage. Wait a minute. Oh, that's not enough. Yeah, there we go. So finally get stock with the screw attack, but at 118. Still got a lot to avoid here. This is a pretty good pick for Kels as far as like going for the counter pick. Now she does have to watch out. I mean, like that recovery is susceptible to getting spiked, especially with the way that you get that extended hurt box.
Yeah.
Gonna hit the balloon. You could just ride straight into that down air. But seems like she's playing a really good game on stage. Not worrying too much about this pressure. Some setup here on the edge, but okay, that's a little further away from the edge. Pull through, but doesn't get punished. Okay.
Glass there. There's the back throw. That'll do it. Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely left himself open. So Kels one stock away from getting on the board. I think it's very likely at this point she's playing just sensational right now.
Yeah. Okay. Uphill, reverse uphill right there. Scoop. Forward air. Have to go for another one, but now to get back to the stage, yeah, ESAM definitely have to think about his next game because this one is looking all but for Kels. Managed to make it back to the stage.
Oh,
big
gosh.
damage.
Yeah, huge pickup.
That's a ton. Yeah, ESAM's chances are slipping further and further away. It just, I would have felt like this would have been pretty good for him, but I think Isabel is just shutting down a lot of what ESAM is trying to do with Samus. And yeah, Kels puts herself on the board with the game.
Man, hold on, man. That was
Well done.
That was a statement game too. As far as like two stock, like it was no kind of, even after like the first 30 seconds, like was there any doubt she was gonna lose that? Like she just started out from the jump, killing it.
Yeah, that was super nice. So I wonder what we're gonna get for this next game. Obviously, you know, we have two characters left for both of our competitors, but Kel still has the Kirby on hand and the Link. But on the other side we have the Ike and the Mii Brawler. So what do you think we're seeing first, boys? I feel like I don't know. I feel like I would save the Ike for last. Try to, like, you know, if I need an anchor, and we go for the Mii Brawler, because I feel like the Mii Brawler anchor, I don't know how much he's been playing or what his set is, to be honest, but just I think I would depend on Ike a little more.
So actually, one thing that's funny is apparently ESAM did ban PS2, but they just played on it. But it's easy. I would say you let it rock because they played on it.
They played the whole time. Yeah,
they played the whole
thing.
match. ESAM just said, "Wait, didn't I ban PS2?" ESAM's not arguing it. ESAM's just saying now you get 2 bans instead of 3, I guess. So all right, so there are 2 more characters in both of these guys' lineup. Obviously, ESAM has Mii Brawler and Ike coming up. Meanwhile, Kels has Link and Kirby. Kirby Ike is the nightmare, I think. You do not want to run into that no matter what. But that's the problem, is that Kels has to pick first. So do you go Link first? Oh, right,
she just won. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that Kirby Ike sounds disastrous. That new up B, good God.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, but also,
I mean,
if she picks right now, if she decides to go Link, I feel like Link Brawler might not be that great either, but it's definitely better than Kirby Ike. So I mean, maybe ESAM will still lean into the Link Brawler, and then just hope that he gets the win. And if he doesn't, he's like, well, I still got the Kirby Ike for the background. But we'll see. I mean, I think that's probably the best play for sure.
So we're going to Smashville. Oh God. And Kels is going Kirby, and that should prompt the Ike from ESAM unless he feels Brawler, but I think Ike is that's a gimme. Ike it is. Yep, there we go. So this is what we were worried about for Kels' sake. I will say, if Kels can outlast this, I think she'll have a pretty good time Link against Brawler.
Yeah, Hope has returned in this set. Like, getting a win right there was, even being down to it, that was huge.
Yeah,
just because you look at like the characters left, and you know, I know people saying that you know, ESAM labbing this character a little bit as I think you said like answer kind of Game & Watch and stuff like this. But this ain't Game & Watch, all right? This is Kirby, and Kels ain't been labbing Kirby. She's been playing this character for years. Okay, she knows the ins and outs of this character, so it's gonna be a rough one for ESAM, and we very well could see a Game 5 depending on how this goes.
A lot of out of shield action right now for the Kirby, and it's all working out. But again, Kirby's been hit twice, and it's hit ESAM at least 70 times now. And look at the damage differential right now.
Jesus.
Very true.
That's my fear, man. That new up B is just like, you can't ever, because of Kirby's awful horizontal aerial mobility, It is so easy to be caught by that. Kirby has, I think, a bottom 3 aerial mobility.
Oh.
That's sort of a Kirby thing. So, like, if ESAM just, like, throws out that up B at certain points, it's so scary. Because you can't be floating above him ever.
Hold on. It's looking so bad, though. Oh.
All right, that's a little
Yep.
crazy.
Oh,
Whoa.
okay.
Like the idea, though. Like the idea, though. I can handle right now.
Yeah, ESAM is losing the out-of-shield game hard.
Small pump ball, and step for right there, lands.
Needed it.
Nice. So, Kirby's new player out of skill right sometimes be a kill option. Oh my! Oh, I thought he was gone.
Yeah, seriously, bro.
Whoa! Hello?
Damn, I don't. Hello?
You think she
You
would
had
react?
to leave, but it wasn't that great. Come on.
I guess he thought maybe he tried to drift back a little bit so he would grab the ledge back. I don't know. A little weird, but he's still technically ahead.
5 subs, SD. You got it.
They're moving right now. As pick and choose the way in, obviously you can't just be straight crashing with Ike. Definitely gotta pick and choose. You definitely gotta pick and choose the way in. I'll drop back down. Oh! Big damage. Oh my! The last hit not gonna connect to the platform. Kills. Don't think she would have died. Would have been scary.
Not yet. I think if he catches her at the ledge, she might. Like if he gets it here. But not from center, I don't think. But it's getting to be that time. There's the forward air.
Oh,
I think Kels has to make the most of those situations. If she can start juggling ESAM and get him with forward airs, like this is where, like when he's in a bad spot, that's where she can shine. Okay, that was a little crazy.
Yeah, that was dropped for F match.
I don't know about that. Ooh.
Okay. Oh,
yep.
he come out of shield, but that F shield. So I mean, very close game though for what we were kind of expecting. He's definitely playing this matchup quite well. Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and try to keep going on that platform. Very smart about landing. That platform. We're not really having an option. You don't double enough. You can hit the up air sword.
143 goes for the up B finally. The back air will do it.
There was great anticipation from Kels. Knew exactly where he was trying to go on that platform and just cuts him off. So 28% difference here, which Kirby can easily make up. And, you know, as I say it, she brings it to the table. Oh my, he's done. He is done off that air dodge. Panicky just to make it back and no chance at it. Game 5 confirmed.
Okay, well.
That is huge for her because now she gets Link into Mii Brawler, which is honestly one of the best things she could have gotten from this whole lineup. I think Mii Brawler, of course, he can get in and he can do a lot of damage, but I do think that I do think that Link has all the tools, has the sword, has disjoints, has a bomb, has so many projectiles that you can have so many ways to keep Mii Brawler out. And Link's recovery isn't so bad that Mii Brawler can sort of gimp it with a late neutral air. I think they're in a good spot. I'll see. I'm interested to see how well tuned this Link is, but I think all the cards are on the table for her right now.
He's got to be kicking himself over that up
Yeah.
B that took off that stock where he had that lead earlier like that.
Yeah.
You could have very well left like 50 or 60% on the table off of that. Like that could have been a difference maker.
Yep.
So that's really unfortunate. Maybe even thinking of maybe I should have like saved the Samus for a later round too. And you know, I don't know what this Mii Brawler pick's about. I've never seen ESAM's Mii Brawler. I'm eager to see what it can do though, as I've never seen Kels Link either. So this is going to be a battle of first coming up in a very crucial game 5 to open us up. Look like we're going towards a 3-0, and that's not the case.
That last match was definitely like a case of just grab because Kels did nothing but out of shield options and like them just never really did anything to stop that, you know? So he was attacking a lot of shield, wasn't grabbing. It wasn't like there was a lot of spot dodges coming out, so you had to worry about that. So Kels just allowed to play her game through and through. And now here we are going to game 5. Mii Brawler versus Link. This is definitely another match. We feel like he's playing himself, of course. Why would I think anything else? Okay.
Who else would he play, right?
But I think anything.
So ESAM on ESAM. Meanwhile, SuperGirlKels, it looks like ESAM's using preset 2232, which I've got to be honest, means nothing to me. I don't know which is which. I could take guesses. I don't think we've seen any
I'll
special
just wait
moves
until
yet.
we see it.
Yeah, I haven't seen any special moves yet. These have been all normal so far, I think.
And if you said, well, all I know is that he doesn't have shot put. He's doing. If you said 2,
Oh, really?
1, definitely doesn't have shot put.
I thought shot put was one, but I also thought shot put was one that you would never not take.
Oof. Right.
Next match there.
Smash.
Ooh. Alright, so that's flip kick, which is undoubtedly the best down B. There it is. The up B is the
Hold on now.
uppercut.
Hold on now. Hold on now. That counter do be hitting sometimes.
Oh, I forgot about the counter. You're right.
That's right.
That's right. Strong.
Oh no! He's what are you doing?
Oh.
Bit of a
Tragic
flub on
situation.
both sides.
Yeah.
A little bit of it's just a 2-stock game there. I think I don't know if he tried to side B because he was higher up or he just, misjudged.
It looks like he tried to kick Kells.
Yeah,
But
maybe.
like, I think he could have just made it with the up B and drift, potentially, but maybe not. Either way, 2-stock game, That was actually still doing pretty much the same thing, man. A lot of out of shield options being thrown here, but this time, you got lucky. Mixing in a little bit of that link flare with the.
What? Second.
All right.
Wait.
ESAM's throwing. He's throwing.
94?
I mean, that was a full charge F smash, second hit.
Still, dude, that's
Come on,
early.
bro. You must not understand how strong Link is, bro. That is a strong smash.
He's supposed to be like the courage guy. He's not the strength guy, right? I don't know. That's too strong.
That's fair. I mean, that was
All
a
right.
courageous F smash. I'll tell you that. Like that
No,
was.
I'll give
The
it up for
idea
that.
of going
That's
for that
true.
was very courageous.
That's true. I will surrender to that point. Just like ESAM seems to be surrendering this set. Yeah, that down throw up B gimmick. I don't think that's gonna pop. Yeah, Kells looking firmly in control here off of that forward smash. Really, all the momentum.
So,
Good up smash.
Box them real quick with the neutral arrow smash we got.
Yep.
all right, what you got? Kells, opportunity, close it out, complete the backdoor 3-0. Didn't expect this to happen, but he is not letting the opportunity go to waste. ESAM still though with some fight in him. He's closing the gap, but he's got to be careful. Can't take too many trades. Oh, okay, there we go. Pause on him.
Wait a minute. Damn. Kind of digging and stuff. Oh my god.
He went for
I
it all.
like the attempt. I like the attempt. I do. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Goes for the down air. He's not going to do it this time. He's going to wait for her to come back. And right now, Kells struggling to get any kind of like meaningful hits. ESAM is just throwing out neutral air after neutral air. He doesn't care what happens.
He's actually taking a page from Link's book. Like, this is Link's play. But he's like, that neutral air is nice. Hey, hold up. Let's come back out again.
Oh!
That might
Shit,
be
the air dodge. He could have gone out there, but I think he couldn't react fast enough. Oh! No! Huge chop. She was on the back foot for so long. Like, she had to constantly back away and be afraid of the neutral air. And then eventually she burst out with that dash attack, and ESAM just wasn't ready for it. Well done, Kells.
Kells winning was all of her, like, except for Kirby. One with all the characters we did not expect her to win with. The Isabel caught a nice win over the Samus, and then last hit on the Link, the dash attack is going to find his mark. And I feel like even if that hit the shield, that was like a perfectly spaced dash attack. That was like just the tip of the sword, so I don't think he was going to be able to get like a max punish. Maybe a run and dash attack, maybe a forward air or something like that. But yeah, very surprised.